Welcome to the Weather Centre once again, everyone. After a couple of unseasonably warm days over the southwestern Cape, a cold front made landfall on Saturday, bringing cloudy and wet weather to the region. Cold air is following closely behind this cold front, and that's going to be brushing along the southern and east coasts of the country as we head into Sunday. Now on our futurecast, we can see how the front is going to travel up the coastline. Behind it, we're expecting cloudy skies to develop as well as a chance of rainfall. Over the central and northern parts, sunny skies continue, and we're expecting a partly cloudy day over the far western parts, where there will once again be a chance for some evening showers. Let's take a look at your detailed conditions now. Rain expected along the coastal belt of KwaZulu-Natal as well as for Pietermaritzburg, although it will still be mild at 20 degrees. Over the Eastern Cape, on the other hand, a cloudy and cold day expected for most areas, with a good chance of rainfall along the coastal belt and slightly lesser chances further inland. Over the far northern parts, we're expecting a dry day. Port Elizabeth will be cold at 15 degrees. Mainly morning rain expected for the Western Cape south coast, but there could be showers later on once again. 16 degrees for Oudtshoorn and only 14 for a cloudy Swellendam. A few showers expected over the far southwestern corner of South Africa, where Langebaan reaches a maximum of 19. Up the western coastline, afternoon and late evening showers expected across this area. Alexander Bay quite cool at 17 degrees. It's going to be a mild afternoon for much of the northern Cape, although cooler in the south with Colesberg at 17. It's going to be a cold morning for many parts of the Free State, below freezing for some places, and in the afternoon it's going to be fairly warm in the northwest province, although in the morning it's going to be clear and cold as well. For Limpopo province, also a cold start for the central parts, Mokopane at 3 degrees, reaching a maximum of 22 in the afternoon. Warm across the low-veld areas of Limpopo and Mpumalanga, and on the Mpumalanga high-veld it's going to be a cool day for Ermelo, and Standerton starts off very cold at -2. Frosty areas are expected at first over southern Gauteng, but Pretoria breaks the 20-degree mark during the mid-afternoon hours. Fresh to strong southeasterly winds are expected for Cape Town as well as the Cape Peninsula, strong especially around Cape Point, while moderate wind speeds are expected across the western interior. Let's look ahead to Monday now, where we're expecting it to be fairly cloudy, cold and wet over the western parts of South Africa. Sutherland and Springbok both reaching a maximum of only 12, while it's going to be cool and sunny in Gauteng. And by Tuesday, sunshine dominates for most of South Africa, but the next cold front approaches Cape Town, keeping things cloudy, cold and wet.
News that moves. eNCA.com